This was John Eckhart with his Prayers That Rout Demons, right? Wrote a book on prayers that rout demons. This was Frank and Ida Mae Hammond with Pigs in a Parlor, very popular book. Okay. This causes folks to want salvation for the wrong reasons. Instead of a genuine love for Christ, folks want to make sure they are demon free and demons aren't plaguing them. They are more enamored or in love with the supernatural, signs, wonders, demonology, spiritism, and the occult than they are in love with Jesus and the good news of the gospel. Okay. Yeah, these guys wrote, not that we don't speak about demons, not that sometimes, I'm gonna have some things to say about demons, in the future and whatnot, as God leads me to it, because there's already some stuff I have, as far as written down and information and knowledge and all of that. But when people write whole books and all of this different, like I said, overt, right? Overt emphasis on the demonic. That's when you start understanding that, okay, something is off in the spirit about that, because that's from Babylonian Talmudic Jewish mysticism. Okay. That's not the Bible. Bible don't give attention to demons like that. We ain't giving attention to them critters like that. Cast them out if something manifests. Hey, but the Bible, the gospel of Christ is deliverance. No such thing as a separate deliverance ministry. The gospel is deliverance. Yeah. God showed up and demons manifested, right? But Christ, the gospel, puts the responsibility back on the person. This is why you don't see that continually after, with all the letters the Apostle Paul wrote to the churches and whatnot. No, these people that have overt emphasis, right, on the demonic, demon this, demon that, writing all of these books and whatnot, false spirits, right? Mysticism, right? That I just read to you who wrote the books on demonology and where some of this stuff came from, because the devil doesn't want you getting free and delivered by the hand of God, but he wants you to think that Satan can cast out Satan. Amen. This is why the Jews of his time and whatnot that were against Christ, they had exorcisms and whatnot. They were already practitioners of certain levels of exorcisms. Well, I just read to you why. Because this stuff has always been here. Right? This is a part of a lot of the Jewish sects before Christ even came on the scene.